Hey everyone, welcome. It is Timmy here with Chalk Couture. It's great to have you here with me again today. It is Wednesday, it's hump day, and I am coming to you from a new location. So if things are looking a little different behind me, it's because it is. I am getting the opportunity to hang a little bit with my sister this week, and I'm coming to you live from her beautiful kitchen here at the Cape. And I am a little excited because today I get a chance to share with you a little bit. Oops, there we go, you don't need to hear me twice. I get a chance to share with you a little of the sneak peek of some great new designs that are coming out at the beginning of February. For those of you that watched me in the past, you know that I recently got back from a trip to Scottsdale, Arizona, where I got a chance to meet with some of my fellow chalk sisters. That's what we call our fellow designers here at Chalk Couture. And I got a whole slew of information about all the great things that are coming this spring and summer in our new collection. And we even got to take home, oh my goodness, about $150 or so worth of products that we can test out and show off a little bit before they actually go live to the public on February 3rd. So if you're watching me, welcome. It's great to have you here. I hope that you enjoy this quick little sneak peek. I hope I have all the things I need to be able to create here today. I am, as I said, not in my regular spot, so hopefully I have all the tools that I need to be able to create this project for you. Let me give you a little peek into what the catalog looks like. This is our brand new spring summer collection, so you can see it right there. It is what is coming out. I bet you already see a few goodies right here on the front cover already. This is what's coming out on February 3rd, but don't let this catalog scare you, because, I know, why would it scare you, right? Because I don't want you to worry that there aren't any great things available right now, because they are. There are so many awesome designs still available, and some of those awesome designs are actually retiring. If you want a list of those retiring transfers, be sure that you're a member of my Style Innovators group. You can request to join just by putting a comment below and hitting join, and I will be sure to let you know what those are. And if you see the list, be sure to act on it really quickly, because things will go in a flash. If you're just joining in, be sure to come on in and say hi, give me a wave. If you see or hear anything that you love, give me some hearts or thumbs up. That would be great. Then I'll know I'm kind of hitting the right spot with you. If you haven't watched me before, definitely, if you like what you see, please feel free to go ahead and like my page and subscribe, so that every time I go live with a project, you will get notified. If you think that you know someone who might enjoy this as well, be sure to share this with them. I would love it. It's the greatest compliment that you can give me, is by sharing my content that I'm creating with others that you think might enjoy it. So I would appreciate that. And I mentioned, if you're looking forward to getting the full preview of all of the great things that are coming out, and want to get updates about what is retiring, what designs are going away at the end of this month, be sure to request to join my Style Innovators group. You can see that link right on my Facebook page. If you can't find it, just go ahead and type join in the comments, and I will be sure to reach out to you and let you know how you can join my Style Innovators group. It is a free group. It's just a place where I provide you with some special content, offer some special deals. Matter of fact, I have a really big live sale coming up of all my in-stock inventory on Sunday. So another good reason to join, because there's going to be some great deals to be had, and they can only be had in that group. It won't be available here on my Facebook business page. All right, so I am not going to use this opportunity to flip through this fabulous catalog, but there are some real goodies, but we're going to save that for another day. What I am going to do is I am going to share one of the new surfaces and one of the new transfer sets that go with those surfaces, and I'm going to show you how Chalk Couture works. So if you haven't seen it before, you're in for a treat. So last season, which we're kind of just wrapping up here at the end of January, we introduced some wood cutout shapes, specifically pumpkins for the fall and trees for the Christmas season. And they were a big hit. So this season we've come out with 2 new wood shapes, only one of which I'm going to share with you today, and that is these wood cutout shapes. So these wood cutout shapes come 2 to a pack. So you can see they're all wrapped up here and protected. And they are solid wood. They are gorgeous. They're going to be just something that you're going to love to be able to put into your home once they've been decorated. You can embellish them not only with our awesome chalk paste and our designs, but you can also add some beautiful embellishments like ribbons or twine. Even some raffia would really look pretty. So you can really dress these up. Best of all, you can create them with designs that suit the color scheme of your choice. So we're gonna use a few of the colors that I brought with me here tonight, but we have loads of chalk paste colors to choose from. And not only can you get them in these 3-ounce containers, but if you are a member of my Style Innovators group and you want to try out some individual paste colors, you can check that with me and I can get those to you so that you don't have to buy a whole jar if you just want a little color. Kind of like those little paint samples, you know, that we get when you go to the hardware store or the paint store, right? They give you those little ones. Those are awesome, right? Now I want to make sure that you can not only see my project, but you can also see me. So while I'm talking, you'll know who I am. And again, just if you're just watching me for the first time, I'm Timmy, and what I do is I help you to create beautiful DIY home decor with these awesome products. And I just love teaching people how to utilize these great products to create some really gorgeous home decor. And one of the reasons why, honestly, I love it so much is because it is so simple to do, but it's so rewarding when you finish a project that you look at that and you say, wow, I did that. And I love teaching women and other people how it is that they can use our products to get that same result. So beautiful, right? These beautiful 2-sided wood house shapes. They've got our Chalk Couture logo here on the bottom, so you know that they are from us. Yes, you can absolutely chalk both sides, and these surfaces really are ready to go, but if you want to paint them, you absolutely can. If you would like a dark shape, maybe a wood, black wood shape, you can paint these and paint them any color you want. But we're going to use our chalk paste tonight to let that do most of the work, right? All right, so here are the patterns that we have created for these houses. So these are specific patterns that are made to fit these shapes. They're called house patterns, and there are a lot of options in here. And this is actually considered to be one of what we call our D size transfers. Usually that's an 18 by 18 inch silkscreen transfer. We made it a little bit easier for you this time around, and because it was a large transfer, we wanted to make it easy to send to you, and we've actually cut them up already for you to use for the most part. So are you ready to see what options we have to add to our house? So we've got this saying, love makes our house a home, or home sweet home. So you could use either saying or both. So we're just going to be able to cut it right here on that cut line to do that. One of my favorites, look at this, isn't this beautiful? This says family. So we'll be able to add this and this gorgeous heart here. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this, look at their patterns. So we can add patterns on in one color and add the words maybe on top. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? Then we've got this like vine-like option. So super pretty, right? So you can kind of already see, you can get some really interesting mixing and matching. Hey, I see Barbara is with us. Welcome, Barbara. And Euphrasia, nice to see you, hon. Great to have you. Look at this gorgeous pattern. So patterns are just awesome. You can use them in so many different ways. So just think about all the color combinations you could do with these. And then the last pattern, this really beautiful, almost like our woven plaid, it reminds me of. You could do it different colors, or you can simply just keep it one color, nice and simple. And then we've got a few other options. Another little heart. How about this darling little door? Isn't that sweet? And if you'd like, you could do a window here, either square or round. So we've got a lot of options that we can use with these shapes. So do you see a beautiful one that you want me to try first? There's so many options, it's hard to decide, I think. I wonder if maybe we should try to keep one fairly simple and then do one with a pattern. What do you think? And then maybe we'll do something over it like this family and the heart. So one simple and one maybe a little bit more oomph. What do you think? All right. So I think I'm going to use one of these. Love Makes Our House a Home or the Home Sweet Home. Which one do you like the best? I'd love it if you would tell me. Hey, Brian, welcome. Nice to see you. Hope all is well with you and your hot chocolate biz is going gangbusters. I hope it is. Lots of great designs this spring that I think you're going to really love. Now, I also didn't bring a whole lot of chalk paste colors here with me today. Wanted to kind of keep things fairly simple. So I have my Marvelous, which is a beautiful kind of rosy pink. I have my Grige, which is a very light gray. If you like a little darker gray, we do have a color called Storm, that Storm Gray that you could also get. And then I brought some black along with me because, you know, sometimes you really want like a big pop of color. So I think the black is going to be some good options. Now, I did cheat and bring a few of my small colors here with me in case I wanted to add some additional options. So I have Regal, Teal, and Peacock to choose from. So if you're watching and you have some suggestions on what colors you think I should work with, let me know. Otherwise, I think we're going to dive right in. And I'm going to start with the pattern first because I think that we might want to do an overlay. And if I do an overlay, I am going to need some time for it to dry. So I'm going to start with the sky as our pattern, I think. And I'm just going to move some of these things off to the side. And before I place this transfer onto my wood house, I'm just going to remove it from the backer sheet. So this has got an adhesive back to it. That's what's going to allow it to stick right to the surface that we're putting it on. I'm going to put that backer sheet aside because we're going to be able to use that again in a little bit to be able to put our transfer back on once we've cleaned it. Yes, that's right. If you haven't seen this before or haven't heard, our transfers are reusable, meaning that you can just wash them up with water and we'll be able to use them again over and over again. So as long as we take good care of them, we should expect to get about 8 to 10 uses out of every transfer. So isn't that awesome? And they can go on all sorts of surfaces. We're putting them on this wood cutout shape, but you can put these on chalkboards, you can put them on fabric, you can put them on windows, you can put them on furniture, really anywhere where you want to dress up a space. On Monday night, I did a really cute farmhouse tray, and while I was out doing some shopping yesterday, I found a beautiful farmhouse tray that is a galvanized steel that I think is going to be gorgeous. Some of these might work really well with that. So you can really work on any surface. If you're doing it on a fabric surface, instead of using our chalk paste, I'd highly recommend excuse me, checking out our inks. With our inks, you can, excuse me, you can actually, oh, I have a little tickle in my throat. You can heat set the fabric and make it permanent, and that way you can wash like a pillowcase or an apron or anything like that, and it will stay put. Now I just have adhered our transfer to our wood houses. Now I did not do any kind of prep of this surface. It is, I think, absolutely fine as it is. If you want to chalk this surface, you absolutely can. The wax really will give your surface a little bit of, what will it give? It'll give it a little bit of a smooth surface to it, and when you apply your chalk paste, it will give you a little bit of wiggle room in terms of picking up any areas that maybe you chalk that you didn't mean to, that you want to kind of fix. So if the chalk paste is still wet, you will have that capability. And that's it. That's all we need to do is just add our chalk paste over the surface of the screen. And now we're going to lift up our transfer and reveal that really pretty, simple design. So isn't that pretty? So I can't imagine, you know, all the different options that we have here with these transfers, that we can add a pop of color anywhere we want with these house patterns. So I'm going to go ahead and just plop this into a water bath that I have nearby here so that I can just simply wash these up with water and reuse them. And the same thing with those transfers. I'm just going to let them sit in that water bath for a few minutes while we go on to our next house. So here we go. We've got our first house here all set. Hey, by the way, did you notice these cute little guys? These are little plastic trays, and they are perfect for putting our chalk paste in from the chalk paste singles, and dipping our squeegee into to keep everything nice and neat. So we've got this first one. We want to let this layer dry before we add the next part to the top here. And I think, as we talked about, we might want to add in, I love this family one. I think the family is going to go on, and I might even break out this regal purple because it's so darn cute. I'll have to think about that. So we're going to let this dry, and while we're letting that dry, we're going to just bring our fuzzing cloth over one more time, and we're going to get ready to fuzz our Home Sweet Home. And that's going to go on our second house. See, isn't this so easy, easy peasy, right? I am just so discombobulated today about the day of the week. Does anybody else feel like it's not Wednesday? I don't know why I'm so confused about the day, but I totally am. Now, I'd really like to have these coordinate a little bit. So I think my plan is to use my Marvelous here for the word sweet, and for the home, I'm going to come back and grab this greige, this light gray. So I want to kind of make these two coordinate with each other. That's my plan here. Hey Beth, I see you were with us as well. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day. I am finally feeling a lot more like myself after having the flu. It took a little while for things to kind of rebound, but I'm feeling a lot better. Looking forward to the next couple of days. I have some time off from work, and my sister and I are going to take a little road trip. Can't you see how cute these two colors are going to go together? They'd be great for the spring, but they're also just really classic now for this time of year, I think. So we've got two squeegees here. I'm going to use my first squeegee here to use my Marvelous on the word sweet. And I love the font on here. It's a little Ray Dunn-like, I think. If you're a Ray Dunn fan, you might appreciate that. Kind of that nice, tight font, right? And then we're just going to go ahead and come over here and do the home. And you can really embellish these in any way you want. with your color choices, and of course with your choice of which designs you're going to put and where you're going to put them. And remember, these are two-sided, so you can go ahead and decorate one side and then let it dry and go ahead and decorate the other side. I just want to make sure I get rid of this line here in the middle. There we go. And here we go. Watch this. Voila. Oh, I could just see this with a really cute light colored ribbon here. Wouldn't that be really pretty too, just to add a little extra pizzazz there? All right, and this actually is almost, believe it or not, close to being dry. I'm going to give it one more minute to do that, and I'm going to pull over my other design here that I said I was going to try to use. And that's this guy. And I have to decide where he is going to fit. Now, do I want to do family this way across and maybe the heart over it? We could do a third layer. Or do we want to try to go, let's see where this will, well, that will fit here. And then we could do a heart on this side. It's probably the true over here as well. I think we could do either. What do you think? Which way should we go? We'll have to think about that for a sec while that is drying. I'm going to pull up my fuzzing cloth here one more time. Always good to have a good fuzzing cloth nearby. And you can use a regular, this is one of our cloths from Chalk Couture, and certainly it's awesome. I like it because not only does it have this terry cloth side for fuzzing, but it's also got this nice microfiber side, and it's really great for making sure that we keep our chalkboards nice. All right, let's see. I want to see. Oh, maybe I can get it both on here. Look at that, without having to move this. So I think I'm going to go with black here for this family. Hey, Dawn. I am feeling mostly better. Thank you so much for asking. I'm always still surprised that I've got a little bit of, like, I don't know, froggy going on in my throat, but for the most part, the rest of me is feeling much, much better. If you have not gotten the flu shot, boy, I really recommend that you do it. I know flu is just running rampant right now everywhere, and I was not smart enough to make the time to go get one, and definitely was very lucky that I caught it early. But let's make sure that we all stay healthy, huh? So I'm going to get my black here, and I'm going to use that for the word family. And then I'm going to use my Marvelous for that heart, of course. Boy, I could just see making these for family and friends. They'd be a great little housewarming gift. They'd be a great little hostess gift, maybe when you've been invited over for dinner at a friend's, right? Maybe you've got a work event and you want to be able to bring over something small. These little houses are just so darling, and they can really be, did you see that? I just flipped that all over. They can be really a beautiful gift to bring anywhere you go, or even just for you to display in your house, right? Cute little Valentine's option. And now these will be around and available as early as February 3rd. So you can get these designs starting on February 3rd right from my website. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? So look at that. Look at these two cute little shapes together. I have a feeling that when my sister gets home, she is going to like these, and I might even let her have them. What do you think? Aren't they just so cute? So you could have a whole grouping of them on your mantle, right? Or you can go ahead and place them individually here or there, wherever you'd like. But best of all, like I said, you can really be in control of the color options you use so that they match your decor, your style. You can use whatever of those patterns that come with this that you'd like, and you can really have fun with this. So I hope you liked this little project. It was super quick. As you see, it didn't take us very long to complete it. As I mentioned, if this is something that you would like to get your hands on, you can't until February 3rd, but it is available starting then, and it's on my website, so you can see my website address right there at the very top. This heart is the same as the suite, and it's one of our newer colors called Marvelous. So great name, right? Marvelous. I am feeling marvelous. So super cute. And this gray here is what we call the grise. So it's the lighter gray of the two gray options we currently have available. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this little sneak peek of these cute little wood houses that are coming your way. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I hope I see you again at another live soon. And I hope you have a great hump day. Take care, everybody. Bye.